So the movies earned a lot of praises for the cast, for the storytelling, but I think something that's telling is how people are praising it for its representation. Because I think,
Yeah.
like you mentioned, it's easy to, I guess, dehumanize
Yes.
illegal immigrants because parang once you give them that like
That label.
term,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's as if it's so much easier to step away and pretend that this
Yeah, yeah,
isn't
yeah. Yeah.
right.
No, it's so easy to label the undocumented as, you know, crime elements, that they would
Right.
be, unsavory presences in the United States.
Right.
Um, but if anybody knows at least one person that has been undocumented, and I think a lot of people who are watching today know at least one person
Right.
um,
Right.
who is an undocumented Filipino immigrant, they are, they are people who are law abiding. They are people who are probably, who came in from professional industries, who just wanted to make a life
Right.
for themselves in the United States. And
Right.
so the stories are varied and diverse. There isn't just one kind of people that have this tag placed upon them. And so hopefully, when people watch the movie, they come in and have their hearts opened up a little bit in
Right.
realizing, oh my gosh, there are people here that would actually serve to only enhance the United States or whatever
Right.
country, people immigrate to. Um, yeah, so it's like one of those. It's like a Facebook relationship status. It's complicated. It's not so cut and dry, and life is complicated like that. And
Right.
so yeah, I think the more that we realize, that when you label something, it's not always because it's like the same kind of person or persons that are trying to gain, you know, access into the United States because of, the give me you're poor and you're tired and however else that poem goes. That there is an invitation to immigrate and make your dreams come true. And it's complicated. It's yeah, I mean that's probably the best two words that I could think of to describe it. But
Right.
even though there are politics and that that are kind of touched upon in the movie, ultimately it's not a political film,
Right.
and the film doesn't try to pass judgment on anybody. It just tries to show what actually really happens. And I think
Right.
Diane Faragas, our director, did a pretty good job of it. And you see the humanity and the dehumanization that happens or
Right.
attempts to make that happen. Um, but Rose is a feisty, headstrong, beautiful, intelligent character. So hopefully we start to see the undocumented in a different way.